playing Chandra, you get one spellbook out. Become different. It's that new Chandra. Good to be back with all of you. Hope you enjoyed the sequence of different videos. We had one that was standard for the Red Bull Open. We had some mail time video with some vintage older cards, Arabian Nights. We had some legends in there. I think you even had a reserve list card or two. So hope you were enjoying that content and excited to get back into some Premier drafts. This is a fun format. Very, very quick, very aggressive, and we open Massacre Worm, which is neither of the two. Interestingly enough, this is the first time I got to see this lovely beast, the dentist's best friend, Massacre Worm. Obviously, again, great card, very powerful. The triple black is very scary to me. I've not had much success with black in this format. The ability for being giving -2 to all creatures. Yeah, it's sketchy. This is a sketchy pick. I mean, I don't think we take the 1-drop over it. The Havoc Jester isn't really much to write home about either. But yeah, I mean, typically a great card. It's really fast format. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stay with this. Skeleton Archer would be a very good follow-up to it. Griffin Ariel and the Drake are great in the flyer deck. When this life gain deck pops, it pops hard, and having a bunch of enchantments really do help out. 2-drop Watchdog has been a solid, including all the white decks. I mean, let's give this black a shot. We have been like 70% of all of our decks have been red-based aggro. So maybe the black is a nice little switch up. Who knows? Perhaps there will be no other black drops at the table. We get all the good stuff and we can draft some sick things. Okay. Crypt Lurker, again, solid 4-drop. Gives you a little bit of card draw if you stuck in land in your hand, or if you have any of those spore tokens laying around. Llanowar Visionary might just be the pickup here. I like black-green as a combo. And he draws, well, he replaces himself while also letting us ramp into our giant Massacre Worm, which is nice. Hopefully that Temple wheels. We'll get some fixing. But let's go with the Visionary here. Spark Hunter Mana Core slots into our deck very easy. Any deck very easy. Considerations in black, nothing really. Not a huge fan of these cards, and that's a big reason why black's such a weak color in this format. Just the commons are very lackluster. Sabertooth Mauler's going to be good in a black-green deck that cares about stuff dying, but Massacre Core is the pickup here. Rousing Reed, again, solid pickup. For the blue decks, Unsubstantiate, it's okay. A lot of things are getting dubbed, or the 1-drop red enchantment, so Unsubstantiate has kind of overperformed in the bounce. Gloom Sower, I've never played outside of a Reanimator deck, so it looks like Truffle Snout's going to be the pickup here. If the blue cards were stronger, we could consider going black-blue control. I don't think... when you say it out loud, I think Unsubstantiate gives us a good reason to go to maybe be a blue-black control-y. Alright, Twin Blade Assassin getting passed to us, I think, puts us firmly back into that green-black category. Frantic Inventory and the Larcenist are playable. Like I said, if we are green-black, though, this is a pickup here, and now we can start building around it, prioritizing those Llanowar Visionaries to help us ramp into these bigger drops. A 1 of finishing blow isn't wrong. This is a 5/6 vigilance. I don't want to be too top heavy, but I think if we are going to build around getting our later drops out, this is a decent include. Let's scoop her up. Yeah, in terms of 2 drops, I think we're going to want to see those Drowsing Pteranodons. I don't think I've ever played the Walking Corpse. Maybe we just go land here. This is going to be a 17 land deck, so come to peace with it. You got to be able to hold off in the early games. Fetid Imp has done an amazing job at exactly that. Sucks that you have to, you know, keep up a mana, so you're already playing behind, trying to get your biggest creatures out, but having the threat of activation does go a long way with this little 2-drop flyer. Yeah, late Singer. Loftley's usually not picked up that early. I think if there's a weird world where we pick up some of those black life gain matters card, could be something. Typically don't run any life gain in the deck, but could be fine. Like I said, if we need to survive that extra turn against an aggro, may put us over the top. Rewind for the Volt Progress is good enough. Again, we'll take a 2-drop sure just to get on the board. For the board as well. Could be something. Alright, big payoff. Not quite. I think we just scoop up the Visionary here. The lower scale Coatl has been great in those Simic draw decks. Again, something that needs to get answered right away. It can run away with games. Spell Weird again for those red decks. Prowess pops off like Cycle and Ikoria, so that's always a fun deck to build around. Nice little 2-drop in blue, but land our Visionaries is the pickup here. Okay. I like Burst Oak. We're not really drawing much. As a 3-mana 2/3, what will you be doing? When it deals damage, destroy up to 1 artifact or enchantment. Not the worst. This is like premium red stuff for removal. As slow as we're gonna be, I don't want to water us down with a 3rd color. This attacking in for a 4/5 each turn is fine, I think. Let's go with that. Cool. Down for a Spider. Great in the aggro matchups. Every time he's dealt damage, we get a little Spider and gain some life, so I am cool with that. Another Twin Blade Assassin should slot in very nice. Hopefully this Titanic Grove wheels. And see how the finishing blow comes around. Imp over Spider, I think, is correct here. Like I said, they're gonna both trade off up when they're blocking flyers. This just has the benefit of hitting more than the Spider does on its own. I think Skeleton Archer number 2 is fine here. Again, being able to pick off those early drops from the aggressive players. Are we running 3? I think that's fine here too. Over the first Titanic. I think I like the first Titanic over the 3rd Skeleton Archer. We do want to have ways to kind of win in combat to pull one over on our opponent. Vine is fine, again, just to get us on the board early, and then being able to draw off itself is nice. Nothing really here for us. Again, we'll take the 2-drop playable. or 2-drop filler. Again, hopefully we're cutting this, but we need to be on the board early in this format. So who knows, you may find a home walking corpse. In the weird case where pack 3 we get a Devotee, that's a nice little combo there, pumping up the seemingly useless 2 for 2 into a impressive 3-3. And as we're waiting for Miss Chandra, if you haven't subscribed, please help me out by doing so right there. Helps out the channel a lot. We are very close to hitting that 100 sub mark. And yeah, it's been a blast. Thank you all for enjoying this kind of journey through draft. Been real cool, but like I said, 100 is a nice round number. We are number people here, and we really want to hit that. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead, help out the channel and do that. Again, this may be something. I don't think this can pull Massacre Worm. You know, I think that's not bad. Leaves behind a 1/1 body, pulls the Massacre Worm as a junk pickup. I think, you know, that's good. Leaves a body behind again. Could do the trick. Dang, Chandra, you get one spellbook out. Become different. It's that new Chandra. Great friend of the channel, Rum and Coke. The actual name is the Cuba Libre. Those of you who follow on the IG know that, you know, we are a Cuban channel here. So Rum and Coke, we salute you, Cuba Libre, my friend. Here, the 4/4 5-drop with reach. Sure. One Village Rites may be correct there, but that's fine. I want to get in the pack. Tree. Fill up the vault. 2-drop flash. Again, very useless. Late game pump is kind of actually relevant. I have been hit with that where they flash it in on turn 27 and they're able to pump it. So, better than the corpse. So you're on the chopping block. Life goes on, Vine. Ideally, we get better 2-drops for Walking Corpse, but that does help us skew towards our probably 10/7 mana base for black. Alright, the big payoff pack is absolutely nothing for us. We hit a Drowsing Pteranodon, which I guess I cannot be mad at. Animal Sanctuary seems like a fun card. Haven't had the chance to build around that. Don't think it's gonna be here. Lifelink guy could be interesting. Definitely not over the Pteranodon though. Curious to see what we have that turns it on. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things turn it on. We do have a growth. So I think our trusty 3/3 with Defender is going to be the pickup here. Hopefully we see this imp on the backside. But let's pick up the Sleepy Dinosaur. Classic. The #1 sponsor of the channel, Agua. Good old classic water. Never doing us any wrong. Again, pack 2 provides us with a whole heaping pile of nothing. Truffle Snout in a 3-drop, I guess could be something. Don't even think I need this for a collection or anything. So at that point, yeah, I think we just take this Snout and be sad about it, but forget it. Forget it. That's fine. Come on, Chandra. We need some good juju from you. I like running one Alchemist Gifts in a black deck. Again, having another kind of fitted imp effect where you can just trade up against something huge is nice to have. Fortunately, we are not red. Someone who we are passing to is going to be happy about that. But I think we just go with the gift here. Keeping an eye on the creature count. 21s should be plenty. Is plenty. Probably should end up cutting some of those weaker 2-drops. think I'm okay with the first Crypt Lurker here. Dropping this against the aggro deck with that 4 toughness is always fine. And then again, getting a chance to cycle for the low price of a card in your hand is not too shabby. Yeah, so we're going to cut off hard from green, which is weird because usually red's the most contested, and seeing the Houndmaster and Watchdog coming to me 5th in pack 3 shows me that maybe we missed something or someone pivoted very hard. 1 Ranger's Guile could be decent. It's got the Life Goes On. Sure. Death Bloom is what we want to see. Peer into the Abyss. Although beautifully memorizing art, not really where we want to be. Kitesell Freebooter is cool in the early game. Doesn't really scale well. However, I did have an opponent top deck this against me on like turn 9 and pop my Chandra that I didn't have mana for because naturally, mana curve, MTG. You guys know by now. Over the Rise Again. What do we bring back? A Massacre Worm? Let's go with the Freebooter. Sure, pick up the grub here. If something ends up dying and, you know, it gets that power, we're fine with it. Fetterman did come around a wheel. Thank you. And we're going to pitch these to... Yeah, I'm not mad at running 2 tap lands. Fine. Lifelink Guy, sure. Imp, I will literally play a playset of Imp. Sideboard. Probably sideboard. And sideboard. Alright, let's get to the cuts. 47 cards. We definitely going to run 17 land, which is cool. So the 7 cuts. I like these puppies at the top. Yeah, I think I misread Crypt Lurker. It's sacrifice a creature or discard a creature card. We are not really looking to buy anything back, so I don't think that effect is going to be too much of a... I think that just effect is going to be too much of a cost for us. I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off too nicely. But this is playables. Maybe too cute. Let's see what else we can cut for... I'm down to cut one of those. Judging around is fine. I think I'm cool cutting a Porculus. Glutton seems like a cut. That's a 5-drop for a 4/3. Yeah, I don't think we really need that. Yeah, Fierce Empathy looks like it's gonna be on the block. Perhaps even Gnarl Stage. Chop. Chop. And perhaps even the Snout. Let's see. Yeah. You can check out the creature count 20s. Fantastic. Let's do that. Sleeve these bad boys up.
Thanks for stopping in. If you like what you see, if you had fun with it, if you have any recommendations, comments, anything you want to say down below, let me know. Always great to have the conversation started, and let's keep it going. Once again, stay safe. Thanks for hanging out, and see you next time.